Hey guys, Endoras here, and welcome back to another EVE Online video. Bringing a slightly unusual video today. I was recording a couple of days ago, trying to continue the series on the combat Stratios in the Angel sites, and I was doing an Angel port. Was recording that, hence the footage, but I got ganked while I was there, and it didn't go well. I lost my ship, and obviously I was annoyed, but I took quite a lot of risks throughout the process, and I thought as I've recorded it and I've got it on camera, I can talk people through the thinking and the different opportunities I had to avoid the gank, and hope that other people don't suffer the same fate. So basically what I plan to do in this video is we'll fast forward through a lot of it, but at the key points I'll talk you through the elements at which depending on how you want to play the game, how you want to play in low sec, all the different points at which I could have avoided the gank if I was playing a certain way. Now, because I was recording the video and I was pretty short on time, I took a few extra risks. I wanted to get the footage, but obviously it didn't go very well, hence losing the ship. But we will just jump in. So yeah, as you can see at this point, there's no one in local. I'm the only person in system. I've been in system a little while before starting the site. There were a couple of other pilots in the system, but they left. Waited a little bit, they were still gone, so I thought, here we go, here's my opportunity to uncloak and take on the site. And everything starts fairly well. You see, I'm just working my way through the site, and getting through the rats, and I'm just chatting away in the background, trying to work out, trying to take everyone through the site. And then, as you see, someone enters local. It's at this point where, depending on your risk rating, you just pull in your drones, you fly to your safe spot, and you cloak up, and then you sit and then do your investigation. You can check the player's profile, find out their security status, that sort of stuff. So that's this first step. Someone else has entered local, you're playing, you want to stay really safe, bring your drones in, leave, get yourself safe, find a station, find your safe spot, whatever it is, and make yourself safe. You can check the character sheet. So because I'd been in this system beforehand, this is one of the guys that was here before, I was aware that he was flying a battleship with an alt who was also flying a battleship, and they were more than likely just doing combat sites, and here you can now see his alt enters as well. And so I consider the risk. It's okay to stay here. I'm not expecting to be ganked by them. I even actually I talk about it in the chat in the background. I'm not expecting to be ganked by these guys, so I choose to stay here. They've got positive security status, quite high. It's like in the mid 3s, so they don't go around killing people very often. And so I just carry on with the site. I'm now hitting D-scan regularly, just making sure. But I choose to continue with the site. But like I say, at this point, if you're not willing to lose your ship, you make yourself safe, you get out and stop what you're doing. So we'll just fast forward through to the next bit.
Don't know if I will ever be the same. I try to catch up to my own flames, burning up to the edge of time, and I will never ever be the same. Now go and find a way out.
So you can see here, everything's going well. I'm working my way through the waves. I'm feeling comfortable with chairs, and suddenly Walter walks in. So again, here you make yourself safe. If you want to, you bring your drones in, you fly to your safe spot, you cloak up, you fly to the station, you cloak up, and then you do your checks. You can see I've decided, because I'm recording, I decided to take the risk. I do my check here, I check his security status. It's quite heavily negative. That's a bad sign straight away, okay? If it's negative, it means they kill people. So again, I now realise it's negative. If I want to play safe, I go, okay, this guy is much more likely to be a ganker. I get out. Instead, I sit here hitting D-scan, nothing yet, nothing yet.
From a fire in your blue eyes, it's burning up to the edge of time.
And so then Walter leaves, and I'm feeling good. I'm back safe in space, and I just carry on clearing down the site. All is well.
Just and never.
So then we get Walter back, but I'm not feeling too concerned. I take this to mean he's probably jumping around, just jumping between systems. Potentially looking for a fight, obviously, but maybe transporting stuff. Not the end of the world, and I just carry on doing what I'm doing. I'm hitting D-scan regularly, but I just carry on. And then after a short while, on D-scan appears a Prowler. Now, Prowler, I check it out. A Prowler is a blockade runner, so it's a transport ship used for low sec and null sec. So again, I think not too much of it. It actually furthers my thinking that Walter's doing some transporting. The only thing you can see in my overview, the only thing within range of my D-scan is a station. So I think he's going in and out of the station with his Prowler. Now, obviously, the name of this ship, which you may have spotted, should have given away what he was doing. He called it Scanner, but he's disappeared from my D-scan now. I take that to mean he's jumped and entered into the system, and I carry on as I am. Obviously, it's at these points. Every time Walter's appeared, if you want to play it safe, you get out. You just go. All right, you pull in your drones, make yourself safe. I'm not doing that. I'm recording this. Walter's even left the system, so I'm feeling good. Next bit, it all happens quite quickly, so I'm going to try and break it down, slow the video right down. At the moment, you can see that Walter's back in the system. I'm not too bothered about him. He's not on D-scan or anything. I'm still feeling okay, D-scanning regularly, and then suddenly a new guy enters the system. So once again, here is an opportunity to get out. You've seen a new person, system's getting busy. Bring your drones in, warp out. That's the safest thing to do at this point, okay? But you can see that instead of doing that, I right click on him and get his profile up. I see his security status, it's really negative. I also spot that he is from the same corporation as Walter. These are big red flags. So I decide I'm leaving, I'm out of there, so I pull my drones in. But you've got to remember these are geckos. They're very slow. Now what you should be doing here is aligning to an exit point. Just align straight away. Your drones will fly to you. My D-scan now, I see a Keras coming in. He's probably coming to me. There's nothing closer than the station, and there he is. He's in. I've not aligned to anything, so I'm doing that now, but it's too late. He's here in his Keras. So my geckos are coming back, and they're bam. I'm warp scrammed, and which I didn't realise at the time, I'm sensor dampened. So I think, sensor dampened. He'll come in close. It's just him still at the moment. I haven't noticed someone else has entered system as well. So I get my Valkyrie, my warriors out when I should have got my ECM drone. So at this point, if you get your ECM drones out, you can dampen him for long enough that you can escape, right? So you can align and you're gone. But I think maybe I can kill him quickly. Wrong decision, as always, wrong decision. He's got me sensor dampened, so now he just goes out of range and there's nothing I can do. I can't target him to use my ECM drones. In comes the Macarial to do the DPS. This guy's just holding me here. Someone's coming in for DPS, and we've got someone else. And at this point, I realise I've properly messed up. There's nothing I can do. So I pull my drones in. I align. I think about dropping my ECM drones, but there's no point. I can't target the guys scramming me. I've properly messed up. Okay, so all of the things have led up to this point. You've seen how many opportunities I had to leave. You have to be playing pretty stupidly to get to here. Okay, so we'll just roll out the rest of the fight. As you'd expect with that much DPS on the field, it doesn't take very long. I've given up. I know I'm dead. But what I start doing, what you'll notice I do, is I pick a gate and I'm hit it smashing jump so that my ship aligns to it. Because as soon as your pod drops, you get a split second where all points are dropped from you and you can get out. But it really is only a split second. If they scram you again, they then pop your pod, and all gankers want to do that. So you see, I'm just smashing, jump. Because I'm aligned, as soon as I spawn in my pod, I'm able to get out, and they can't catch me. And you'll be able to see in a second that they wanted to catch me. But first, I check my kill report. I want to see how much I've lost. You can see 450 million is quite a lot, and annoyingly, good for them, but annoyingly for me, the geckos did drop intact, so that was really worth it for them. They got 300 million in drones. It happens, good for them. But you can see they really wanted my pod as well, because when I drop in a gate here, the Keres has followed me. He wants to stop me being able to leave. Fortunately for me, he can't, and I get away. But there you go, guys. You see how many opportunities you have to avoid ganks in sites. It's difficult, obviously, when you're on gates and things. The gate camps are a nightmare, but if you're in a site, you can make yourself safe. It's a bit annoying to have to. It makes things take longer, but you know, it's got to be done if you want to stay safe. So I hope you enjoyed the video, guys. I hope it was some of you get some experience out of my death, and therefore my death is not in vain, and this video has been worthwhile. If you enjoyed it, please like the video, subscribe to the channel if you want to see more like this, and I will see you all in the next one. Cheers.